everyone, Jessica here from Stitching Colours. Welcome back. Today is the 29th of July 2023 and I'm here to give you an update of what I've been working on over the last 3 weeks. So I haven't had much stitching done. I have had more nights that I haven't stitched than I have stitched outside of the weekends, so it's been pretty low, and I think based on this week I've stitched 2 evenings since last weekend, so that means, you know, there were more days that I didn't stitch than I did. I have been fighting off a bit of a cold, so I will apologise in advance if I miss editing out any coughing or anything like that. So over the last 3 weeks I have managed 9,785 stitches. That is very low for me, but it's just the way that work has been. So the first piece I have to show you today is Wizard Septimus. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs piece based on the artwork by Jan Patrick Krasny, and this is stitched on 25 count 1/1 and got 1118 stitches done on it. So I don't have great lighting. I'm back. So bit of lighting slightly, and here is where we're at. So you can see I'm nearly finished to this page, and I think there's 2 more pages left on the top row of pages, and then I will be on to the second row. This area is mainly in the clouds, or this section I should say is where the clouds are, and then it'll come into more of a night sky look later on, I think. So I'm really happy with the progress so far on this piece. It's really coming along. It's just a matter of finding some more time to spend on it. The next piece I have is Planets Align. This is a Tilt and Craft piece, and the artwork is under the Common Creative License. And this one got quite a few stitches in it because I want to have this one finished by the end of the year. A few of us got together, we broke up some pieces up into 12 parts, and then we have an aim to have it finished by the end of the year. So I am getting pretty good progress on this one. I have worked out that I need to spend 1 day a week on it and get about 1,000 stitches on it, and that will get me finished by the end of the year. So you should have seen where you saw it last time. Here is where we're at now, and it is actually quite exciting because I'm on the bottom row of pages and I've got some green, so I've got some grass. It's very exciting. There's the full thing. It doesn't look like much grass at this moment, but it's very exciting. So this one got 3,111 stitches on it, and this is the piece I'll be working on today. So I think I'm going to make it my Saturday piece, at least for the near future, because I'll have a bit more time and hopefully I can get a few extra stitches in, so that when it comes closer to the end of the year I won't need to put in that 1,000 per day, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. The next piece I have is Christmas Lodge. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs piece based on the artwork by Dominic Davidson. This is also stitched 25 count 1/1, and this got 1,109 stitches on it. So I am still working in these curtains, but I'm getting very close to the bottom of the page, or the bottom of the area that I'm going to stop at and move over further to the right. Had to think there for a moment. Which direction's left, which direction's right. But this is where we're at now. And I'm really happy with how it's looking. The curtains are looking spectacular, especially when you look at it from a distance. They really do look like curtains. But I just could do with a little bit more colour variety and things like that. So it is coming along nicely. Okay. And my projects all took a tumble. Okay, we'll grab this one first. So the next piece is Blackbeard, and this is a pain-free crafts piece based on the artwork by Adrian Chesterman. And this is the last, or one of the last pieces that I haven't really put much time into this year. The other one is Little Dreamer Tree that hasn't had any attention at all, and I'm not sure it's going to. But this one got 605 stitches on it this week, and it's just in these lovely little clouds and in the sky that I was just filling in a bit more on my page. So I love this piece. It's just, I think I haven't gotten far enough into it to actually do it, because if you see, it is this big. I think it's like 50 pages, I think. Although I will admit, pain-free crafts pages are a bit smaller than other pages from other companies that do charting. So it may seem like a lot more pages than it really is. So this one got 605 stitches, and I really want to come back and do some more time on it. But it'll just have to wait until it's time. The next one I've worked on is my Mythical Creatures alphabet. So this one, last time you saw it, I had most of the O finished. Now I have got the O finished and done part of the P. I'm just trying to, okay, as normal, easiest way, because this one's portrait, is to go, here is the first top half of it. It is looking awesome. And then the bottom half, which is where the changes have occurred. And you'll see we've got the N, which was already there. The O is now complete. And the P, which is going to be a Pegasus, is about 70% stitched. And then I've just got the back stitching to go. So it's coming along really nicely, and I just need to put a little bit more time into it, and then it should be on track for a finish for the end of the year. So this one got 1,500 stitches done on it over the last 3 weeks. The next one I've got is another pain-free crafts. I seem to have worked on most of my pain-free crafts this time period. But anyway, the next one I have is Archer. This is based on the artwork by Esmira, and I have now reached 50% and got a little bit of a page finish. So this one has had 1,824 stitches on it, and you can see here was where we're at. So I've just got to finish this page here, and then that will be this second row of pages completed. So I'm really happy with how this one's coming along, and I think this one's tracking quite nicely for a finish next year. So that's very exciting. And this one is also on 25 count stitched 1/1, like all of my other full coverages. Okay, and I thought I'd opened all of the bags, but I didn't. The next one I have is Little Helpers. This is also a pain-free crafts piece. Oh dear. I was obviously on a pain-free crafts kick. This one is also stitched 25 count 1/1, and this is based on the artwork by Anne Stokes. This is a retired piece, so it is no longer available, but you should be seeing where you saw it last time. And here's where we're at now with it. So you'll see with this one, as compared to the Archer one, I was a lot more generous with the borders that I gave it. Even though I got the kit from Pain Free Crafts, I wasn't 100% on how much border they'd given. So you can see here I've been working mainly on this page and with the banners and a little bit of the wallpaper behind here. I'm really happy with how this one's coming along. I would wish for it to have a bit more progress on it, but it seems to be a bit of the case with Christmas themed pieces that they don't tend to progress all that quickly. I'm not sure if it's just because they very much feel seasonal. Oh, that bag was upside down. Okay, I have one last piece to show you, and that is Celtic Summer. So this got 688 stitches on her, and here she is. So her dress is coming along quite nicely. I don't have many of the little medallions to go, and it's just going to be a matter of putting in all of the beads in at the end. There were a lot of beads in the top half, and it's a lot of beads in the little motifs, the little Celtic knot symbols and all that, but I am clearly having a bit of a bad day for thinking of words today. So yeah, there's going to be a few more beads there, quite a lot more, and a fair bit more stitching to go, but I'm really happy with how this one's coming along and hoping to get a bit more progress in this one, especially when the weather starts warming up a little bit more. Anyway, that is all the stitching I have done over the last 3 weeks. It's not much, especially for 3 weeks, and hopefully things quieten down a little bit more with work now. It doesn't seem to be the case by the phone calls I've even had this morning, but yeah. I mean, I have spent the last 2 weeks by myself down here, and so I've been pretty much running around like a headless chicken to keep up. But we had our trainee come back this week after being training elsewhere on a course, and honestly it didn't go well. Well, the course went well, but there were a few issues coming back. I don't know why, but it seems like he has lost the ability to use his ears. We'll get there. I've got a first aid course coming up this week, so that's gonna be fun. Anyway, I will leave you all to it. Thank you for coming back and watching me, and I'm hoping to return to my normal weekly updates, but we'll just have to see how it goes on. I may not have that much stitching for a while, just because of how work is going. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good weekend. Bye!